actually had a bill to do this, could not get consensus on it. The problem that exists there is, yes, you want to be able to make sure that someone that is in a nursing home or care facility is being taken care of properly. And we've seen a lot of cases out there around the country, but some in Iowa, unfortunately, where people have been neglected and they haven't been taken care of. They've been left to lay in a bed with soiled sheets for hours, causing bed sores and other problems. Or there's been cases of abuse that have not been caught, not been documented, but you look at the person afterwards, the victim afterwards, and you can tell that something hasn't been done right or something has been done terribly wrong to these people. So the bill we have, and still looking at if we can potentially include it in one of the final packages yet this year before we adjourn, would allow for a person in those care settings to be able to request to have a camera in their room, as long as they agree to it and or their guardian or family member agrees to it as well. The camera would be non-reported, but you could get on to that camera, access it in real time, and be able to make sure that that person is being taken care of properly. The underlying concern that is there is, does that violate HIPAA laws? Does that violate the person's privacy? And does it also encourage people that, I'm just going to say it, I'm a very direct person, if they don't care about the person that's in the care setting, but they want to say, like, yes, we're monitoring them, does it stop people from actually coming to those care settings to actually check up on their family member or their parent or whatever the case may be? We want to make sure that everybody is protected in those settings. So it's an ongoing issue, and we're trying to do it, but it has to be a voluntary basis, and that we're not. Think about it, folks. In one of those care settings, I mean, if somebody's bound to a bed, and they got to change their clothes, you've got to change their sheets, and you want to make sure that they have that their privacy and their dignity is respected and protected. So that's kind of how the issue plays out.
Are you personally in favor of it?
Yes.
Okay. We covered this a bit last time, but I was curious to get your thoughts on it. So I'll be brief. Everyone knows here that I'm in favor of this piece of legislation. I think that the bill that we have now, I know that previously there's been a lot of issues with privacy and HIPAA. I think we've got the nursing homes on board with this. I think we've covered all of the areas of privacy, that when people would be changing, we would turn off the cameras, that the cameras would be provided from the family. So I think we've got a quality piece of legislation, and Leader Winchell, if you need some votes, I think we've got at least 32 on our side that would be in favor of this.
You betcha.
I think we got enough to get it across the finish line.